Once upon a time, in a cozy little house in Accra, lived twin brothers named Kofi and Kwan. They looked exactly alike, with the same bright eyes and infectious smiles. But oh, they were as different as the sun and the moon. This was especially true on Christmas Eve. Kofi was the picture of helpfulness. All day long, he was his mother's little shadow. "Mama, can I help you stir the jollof rice?" He'd ask, his voice full of genuine eagerness. He'd carefully place the chin-chin on the serving platter, making sure not a single one crumbled. He helped his father string up the colorful lights outside, his small hands carefully passing each bulb. When his grandmother sat down to tell stories, Kofi would sit at her feet, completely captivated, hanging on every word about Anans the spider. He even helped his older sister Adina wrap the last of the presents, his little fingers fumbling with the tape, but his heart full of good intentions. His list for Father Christmas was modest: a new storybook and maybe some drawing pencils. He had been good all year, and he felt a quiet confidence that his good deeds would be rewarded. Quaim, on the other hand, was a whirlwind of mischief. Where Kofi was calm, Quaim was a storm. His morning started by taste-testing the Christmas cookies before they were cool, leaving a trail of crumbs all over the clean kitchen floor. While Kofi was helping with the lights, Quaim was busy trying to see if the family goat, Afia, would wear a Santa hat. Spoiler alert, Afia did not appreciate the festive accessory. He'd sneak up behind his sister and shout, "Boo!" just to see her jump, then dissolve into a fit of giggles. His idea of helping with the jollof rice was to see how many spoonfuls he could sneak before his mother noticed. His list for Father Christmas was as long as his arm, filled with every toy he had ever seen on television. He knew he hadn't been the best-behaved boy, but he was hoping his charm would be enough to win Father Christmas over. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the city, the aroma of delicious food filled their home. The family gathered in the living room, the Christmas tree twinkling with a magical light. There was music, laughter, and the joyful chaos of a house full of love. Grandmother's stories continued, and this time even Quaim sat still for a few minutes, enchanted by the tales of old. Later that evening, as they got ready for bed, Kofi carefully placed a glass of milk and a plate of his mother's best biscuits by the fireplace. "This is for Father Christmas," he announced proudly. "He'll be tired from all that flying." Quaim watched from his bed. A strange feeling started to bubble up inside him. It wasn't mischief. It felt a little like guilt. He'd spent the whole day causing trouble, while Kofi had been so good. He thought about his long list of toys. Did he really deserve all of them? He saw Kofi's small, neatly written list on the table. A book and some pencils. That was all. Quietly, so as not to wake anyone, Quaim tiptoed out of bed. He found his own long list and a red crayon. He thought for a moment, then crossed off the giant remote-controlled car. He crossed off the video game console. He kept crossing things off until only one thing was left: a new football. Then he added something else. He wrote, "And please bring a big box of crayons for my brother, Kofi. He's the best artist." He folded the paper and slipped it next to Kofi's. The next morning, the house was buzzing with excitement. He's been! The twins rushed to the living room, their eyes wide with wonder. Under the tree were two piles of presents. On one side, there was a beautifully wrapped storybook and a brand new set of drawing pencils for Kofi. He gasped with delight. On the other side, for Quaim, was a shiny new football. And right next to it was a huge box of crayons, much bigger than the one Kofi had asked for, with a small tag that said, "For a great artist and an even greater brother." Kofi's eyes lit up. "Wow, Quaim! Look!" Quaim looked at his football, and then at Kofi's beaming face as he held the giant box of crayons. A huge smile spread across Quaim's face. This felt better than getting 100 toys. He hadn't gotten everything on his original list, but he had gotten exactly what he wanted: his brother's happiness. He ran over and gave Kofi a big hug. "Merry Christmas, Kofi," he said. "Merry Christmas, Quaim," Kofi replied, hugging him back tightly. From that day on, Quaim was still a little bit mischievous after all. A leopard can't change all its spots overnight. But he was also a little more thoughtful, a little more kind. And every Christmas, the two brothers remembered the year they learned that the best gifts aren't the ones you get, but the ones you give from the heart. Their family bond grew even stronger, filled with laughter, love, and the magic of Christmas. Thank you for watching our story. We wish you and your family a wonderful holiday season. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more heartwarming tales.